You wake up on a normal morning, nothing feels unusual. The clock keeps moving. The sun rises like always. But something strange has changed. When you were 8 years old, one summer felt endless. Every day seemed packed with adventures. Waiting a week for your birthday felt almost impossible. Now, entire years seem to disappear. January becomes December before you even notice. So what happened? Did time actually speed up, or did something inside your brain change instead? Scientists have been asking this question for decades, and the answer is far stranger than most people expect. Your brain does not experience time like a stopwatch. It builds time from memories. Every second you remember is reconstructed after it happens. That means your sense of time is less about clocks, and more about how much your brain has to record. Imagine walking through a city you've never visited. Every building is new. Every street demands attention. Every smell is unfamiliar. Your brain works overtime. It records thousands of tiny details. Now imagine walking the exact same route every day for 5 years. Eventually, your brain stops paying attention. It already knows what to expect. The walk feels shorter, not because it is shorter, because your brain stores less information. This idea has fascinated psychologists for years. Researchers including David Eagleman have shown that our perception of time changes depending on how much new information our brains process. Novel experiences create richer memories. Routine creates fewer. When you look back later, periods filled with new experiences seem much longer than repetitive ones. That is why childhood feels enormous. Everything is new. Your first bicycle, your first classroom, your first sleepover, your first vacation, your first heartbreak. Your brain treats each one like an important discovery. Children are constantly building a model of the world. Every day rewrites that model. Adults rarely need to do that. By adulthood, your brain has already learned countless patterns. You know how grocery stores work. You know how driving feels. You know what Monday morning usually looks like. The brain becomes efficient. Efficiency saves energy, but it comes with a hidden cost. Days begin blending together. Have you ever driven home without remembering most of the trip? Psychologists call this automatic processing. Your brain is still working. It simply no longer needs your full attention. This ability is incredibly useful. Without it, even making breakfast would feel exhausting. But automatic processing quietly compresses your memories. Fewer memorable moments make entire weeks feel smaller in hindsight. There is another reason time seems faster. Each year becomes a smaller fraction of your life. To a 5-year-old, 1 year is 20% of everything they have ever experienced. To a 50-year-old, 1 year is only 2%. Some researchers believe this mathematical difference also changes our perception of time. While it does not explain everything, it may contribute to the feeling that years become shorter as we age. So, can you slow time down? Not the clock. Your experience of it. Surprisingly, yes. Studies suggest that learning new skills, traveling, meeting new people, and breaking routines create stronger memories. Your brain switches back into learning mode. Suddenly, ordinary days become easier to remember. A weekend spent exploring a new place often feels longer than a month spent following the exact same routine. The same principle explains why vacations often seem to fly by while you're living them, yet feel surprisingly long when you remember them later. Your brain captured more moments. More moments create a larger memory, and larger memories feel like more time. This may be one of the greatest illusions of being human. Time itself never changed. Earth still spins once every 24 hours. Your heart still beats. The seasons still arrive. What changed was the way your brain recorded the journey. Every routine quietly deletes tiny details. Every new experience writes another page. In the end, life is measured less by the number of days we live, and more by the number of days our minds truly notice. Maybe the secret to a longer life isn't adding more years. Maybe it's filling the years you already have with moments your brain refuses to forget. That's all for today. See you in the next story. Thanks for watching. And remember, time never changed. Your memories decide how long life feels. Goodbye.